You're the dating advice girl. And I can imagine that right now in the quarantine, people need your help now.
My name is Erin Tillman, aka the Dating Advice Girl.
Erin Tillman, also known as the Dating Advice Girl.
Joining me today, I have Erin Tillman.
I want to introduce Erin Tillman, who has whipped herself into really top shape today. I was telling her how great she looked.
Fear not, we have relationship expert Erin Tillman here to help us.
What do you think, though, is happening right now? Like, how are people dealing? What do you think is going on with interracial couples? Like, do you think there's specific things that are coming up?
From a professional and a personal perspective, there are couples that are very much struggling right now. Like literally 2019, right? Things were light and airy compared to now. A lot of Black people are dealing with that. There's some deep, deep trauma that is popping up for us right now. And so if you're in a couple, for the couples who are out there, you know, maybe never discuss things, race things to this depth. This is a big eye-opener.
Welcome to another episode of Is This Okay?
I think a lot of times we get with people and we're not totally honest about what we want.
I've cheated, I've been cheated on, and I've been the other man. So I feel like...
Confessions. Act with respect to yourself and do what's gonna light you up and make you happy. Because that's really the bottom line of all of this, is that we should bring people in our lives and live in relationships that make us happy. What we're gonna do is each person's gonna take a turn looking in the mirror and saying what they don't like about what they see. And then you can let it go. So it won't be this thing that's just there that you never really confront. There are a lot of single people who do get intimate early and then they're not prepared for what could happen after.
I have with me the dating advice girl, Erin Tillman. She is the author of the Consent Guidebook. The heat is turned on naturally between the two of us.
Okay.
And we know what it means.
Well, do you always?
Oh yeah.
You always know.
Oh yeah.
You always know.
And she does too.
And what if she isn't interested? What
kind of man gonna take the time like, do you want to have sex?
A respectful man?
Do you want to
A man
do
that
this?
doesn't want to go to jail?
That's a beta man.
A man that doesn't want to go to jail. What right does anyone have to judge anyone else's consensual lifestyle?
The LGBTQ, whatever people have a right to say to the people who disagree with them that you don't have a right to say I'm wrong.
I don't think they ever say that. I think they're saying, please just let me live my life. And let me like not get beat up or murdered or let me feel safe in the streets. I think that's what they're trying to say. I recommend interracial relationships only if there is an acceptance of that person's ethnicity and a supporting of who that person is. If someone has negative feelings, if someone says what you said, all Blacks are like this, no.
Not all, but most.
If someone
not
said
all,
most Blacks
all.
are like this, no.
Oh.
No. Nope, don't do it. Don't date interracially if you're gonna feel that way. Don't do it, don't you do it.
What about hugging? I feel like I'm pretty bad at hugging.
Try rounding your back a little bit.
Like down?
Yeah.
Like, is this too tight?
Yeah. No, that's nice. Yeah, but don't be too stiff when you hug. So if you round yourself like you just did.
Kind of.
Yeah, like a. Yeah.
So I help single people get really, really clear on what they're looking for. Because a lot of times single people aren't even clear with themselves what they actually want. We're in this really interesting time right now where it's not what our parents did. You know, because our parents and grandparents were expected to meet somebody, date them, and be with them forever. It's totally different for us.
Go out to places and just start having casual conversations with people that aren't about dating, just so you can get comfortable talking to the opposite sex or same sex in any situation.
Always a fan of something activity-based for a date. So something like bowling, this guy's a college student, something like bowling is really fun. That's not super expensive. You're doing something fun, you can eat something there, it's perfect.
I feel like you guys work so well as a team and have all these different, I don't know, like contrasting opinions and techniques. Would you ever be into the idea of even like teaming up as like a super force dating force? Yeah, like a Avengers like
Totally.
Dating Avengers.